y'all. Shay put dinner on. Well, he put the chicken on.
I told him.
You told him?
I told him.
He told y'all. So, y'all, my hair is a hot mess because I couldn't go get it done last week because we had a little bad weather. I don't know what I'm making. So I'm looking in Waverly's cookbook, hopefully released soon. What sounds good? We're having chicken something. I said, just throw the chicken on.
Chicken flaminati.
So,
you need to tell that story. That's a good story.
Oh, the chicken flaminati.
Yeah,
what?
You need to tell that one. I told the boys that story. They were like dying.
You kind of have to know my daddy to think it's so funny.
No, it's still funny. Still.
I'll tell y'all the story. So my mama was boiling chicken all day, and normally if she boiled chicken, she was making chicken and dumplings. So my dad came in he was a rancher, and he owned an oil company. So he came in, he had a real long day. So he comes in, and he's like smelling it. He's so excited. You know, he's going to have this home cooking. And
he smells the chicken.
He can smell the chicken boiling. And so he's like, oh, good, we're having chicken and dumplings. And so he sits down at dinner, and my mom was trying a new recipe that she had gotten from a friend of hers, and it was chicken manicotti. So, you know, if you've ever had manicotti, it's got the ricotta cheese inside, and like not everybody even likes manicotti, that ricotta cheese. So she sets it on the table, we're all sitting there. And he's like, so she serves them. He's like, what is this? And she's like, it's chicken manicotti. And he's like, chicken flaminati. I thought we were having chicken and dumplings. Was not his best moment. He was not very happy. But he was having chicken flaminati.
Oh, goodness.
So, we are going to have chicken something. What? I don't know what.
We're not going to have chicken flaminati.
No chicken flaminati.
But we're not going to have chicken and dumplings.
I'm looking through the recipes and just thinking, what sounds good tonight?
What's that?
I mean, I just don't know. We're chicken.
Oh, Shug's not up.
Where's Sugar's? Y'all, what should we have? Y'all stick with us. It's going to be a trick on Tuesday. My daddy is really not ugly, but he did act ugly in that moment. That was not a pretty picture of him. Oh, I could do... No. I don't know, y'all. What sounds good? Chicken something. This is my list of recipes I haven't made for y'all yet. So, I need to do something on there. I just don't know. Okay, stick with me. I'll tell you what I'm making. Okay, so I've decided on supper. We're gonna do a package of cream cheese, one. This is called chicken Crescent pockets. So this is your trick today. This is a throw together dinner, super good. We're gonna preheat the oven. Do you know how to preheat the oven? Preheat the oven to 350.
How long is this gonna take?
15 minutes. You're not going anywhere, are you?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
What were you trying to do?
I was thinking about
cleaning up the fridge?
having a snack.
No, this is gonna be ready fast. Okay, so it's gonna take milk. I've already cooked the chicken, salt, pepper, crescent rolls, breadcrumbs, and butter. So super easy, great throw together, but it's also, I've got all the ingredients. And it's in Waverly's cookbook. Can't wait for y'all to hear the name of it. Oh, once we get the name trademarked, we'll share it with y'all. But we gotta work on details like that first. We've had a few other things that we kind of sent out into the world that somebody else used. So we're not gonna do that again. Okay, so I just did a package of cream cheese. Let's see, what does it say? Blend cream cheese and butter. So I'm gonna melt the butter. I feel like the cream cheese needs to be softened. It does. Okay, so we're gonna soften the cream cheese, melt the butter, get that good, ready to go, and then we're gonna mix it up. And then I'm gonna show y'all what to do. So again, it's milk. We're gonna use, it's just a tablespoon of milk. Tablespoon of milk, butter, cream cheese, salt, pepper, and crescent rolls. So super easy. Let me preheat the oven and let me soften this cream cheese real quick. Hey y'all, I'm using a different bowl than goes in this mixer because I had to heat it up in the microwave. Hang on. So I heated up the cream cheese and the 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 block of cream cheese for 2 minutes. So it's completely softened. There we go. So that's not really the bowl. It goes with this. So look what this looks like. Okay, there's that. And then we're gonna do some salt, pepper, and a little milk. It calls for a 1/4 of teaspoon and a 1/4 of teaspoon of pepper. So I'll just put how much pepper I want. And I'll just put, the recipe says...
You're not really good at following directions.
I do my own directions, but that's what the recipe calls for. So if you want to measure it, it's a 1/4 of teaspoon salt, 1/4 of teaspoon pepper. We're gonna mix that up. Would you grab me the milk?
Yes. How much milk do you need?
A tablespoon.
Milk. Brahms.
If you haven't seen our vlog about Brahms milk, you need to see it because it's good. Okay, so Erin needs to go lay down when I cook. I don't like dogs in the kitchen when I'm cooking.
Okay.
Especially not hairy ones.
Well, she's de-shedded, but come on, Erin.
Still.
Come on, girl, go lay down.
Okay,
go.
So that was,
go lay down.
It called for 1 tablespoon of milk. So we got that added.
Lay down. Go lay down. Go.
So that was good to go.
Go. Go lay down.
Okay, so let me show y'all what's gonna happen. So this is what this looks like. Now Shay made the chicken this afternoon. It's been cooking for a few hours. I love to just have chicken going in the smell. Here's what this looks like in the pan. I'm not gonna use all this chicken. I'm gonna measure for y'all so you can see how much chicken I do. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be 3 cups of chicken, but we'll see. We'll see how much. And how many packages did you do? 1 package?
A
You
big.
did 1 package boneless, skinless chicken breast,
Yeah,
right?
a big.
A big one. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll probably add, what does it call for in the recipe? It says, does that say, how much chicken does it say? 1 cup? Oh, we're using more than 1 cup, I'll tell you that much. It just calls for 1 cup.
1 cup of cooked chicken diced.
See, as I'm making these recipes that are in Wake's cookbook, I'm changing the recipes based on how I make them.
Are you gonna write on that?
Yes, I correct it.
You do.
Because I know cooking. So here's 1 cup. Let's see. Yeah. Well, maybe it is right. Let's see. Let me stir this up. That definitely needs more than a cup. So we'll correct it in the recipe.
So you stir that up, and 1 cup is not enough.
No.
Chicken.
We need more chicken. So,
eat more chicken.
That's right.
Look at Astro. Astro, do you like chicken?
Yes, he does.
Huh?
He likes me.
Do
He
you?
looks terrible. He had to get shaved.
For
Every so often, he has to get shaved because
it'd been a while since he had been shaved.
August. That's how long ago.
Well, that's a while.
I mean, we brush him, but he just sometimes gets mad.
Yeah.
If we get canceled on for grooming. Okay, here's 2 cups.
2 cups.
Here's 2.
2 cups of chicken.
No, it needs more.
More
More chicken.
More chicken.
I think it's going to be 3. I think I might have been right. So let's see. Maybe 2.5. I'd go with 2.5, y'all.
2.5, y'all.
2.5 cups. 2.5. Okay, so this is stirred up. Y'all, it's so good. Yeah, you could do 3, but this is plenty. 2.5 is good. So let's see. I think.
I'm just gonna eat it right out the bowl.
Mmm. Delicious. I couldn't just eat that. It's so good. Okay. So yeah, 2.5, 3. Up to you. If you want it to be saucier, just do 2.5. If you want it to be meatier, then do 3. He smells the chicken. Okay, so spray your dish with whatever you use to, this is almost gone, to keep stuff from sticking. That's trash. Then open your crescent rolls. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna separate this into 4 rectangles. And you know what I remember about this too? Is I liked it the best when I did it with 2 cans. So I'm altering the recipe again. I haven't made this in a while. We're gonna do 2 cans of crescent rolls.
2 cans of crescent rolls.
2 cans. Okay, so we're altering the recipe just a little. It'll be right when you buy the cookbook. It is 2 cans of crescent rolls, and you want to divide them into 4ths. So they're 4 rectangles. So see how I have 1 can here? This is the 2nd can. And just kind of push that together so they don't separate, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this mixture, you'll see it, and we're gonna place it inside here. Like y'all, when I tell you these are so easy and delicious, it's kind of like, sort of like, but way better, chicken pot pie. So you just go like this with each one. You can add onions or peas or other stuff. We're just a kind of a plain family, so we just like.
You've made it with onions.
I've made it with onions. We didn't have an onion.
So you're going to do each one of those.
So I'm going to do 4 just like this. We're going to have a little left over.
So we'll come back. Okay, so
this is how the bottoms look. Basically, it's one little puff, crescent puff. What's it called? Crescent pocket per person. So that's kind of how I would do it. This is enough. It will feed a whole person. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the top on. I may have filled them just a little too much. then we're gonna put them together. Do you see how this is going? And this is, if you just throw chicken on, some days we just throw chicken on, then I figure out what I'm making. See kind of how that is? I may have put a little too much in some of them. Won't be the first time, but they'll be fun. So you kind of squeeze those edges together. See, I'm doing this. Again, this is like a 5-minute throw together dinner. See? Maybe you could even make this. Shay was capable of making this.
Yeah.
You're not interested?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm just popping the Tortino's pizza.
Yeah, Shay's a big fan of Tortino's when I'm not here. Tortino's or pizza rolls, or what else do you make? Eggs.
Pancakes, waffles.
Waffles. He makes some things. He makes really good egg sandwiches, actually.
He used to make steaks. Hadn't done that in a while.
I know, you need to. Well, it's been so cold. We've had a bad winter here. Okay, y'all. So, see how this is? So, they kind of turn into like a little pocket of delicious goodness.
So there they all are.
So, we're going to pop them in the oven.
Chicken.
What does it say? We're going to pop these in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. So, we'll watch them cook. So, y'all see them? At the end, I'm going to brush it with just a little butter and throw some breadcrumbs on top. If you have breadcrumbs, you can do that. If you don't worry about it. No big deal.
Awesome.
I like to do things with stuff you already have, so it's super easy. So dinner will be ready in 25 minutes now that it's in. Y'all ready?
So they're out of the oven, hey?
Wow. So for kids, really a half is plenty. This is really enough for more people with kids. And I'll just eat a half. But like you and Walker always ate one whole one of this. So I'm putting a little butter, just topping it off with a stick of butter. And let me show you. I'm just gonna put a few little breadcrumbs. Nothing major. Y'all stop arguing. I mean, you don't have to have the breadcrumbs. We're gonna do it like this. But that's what the recipe calls for.
So,
voila!
voila.
It's done. Trick on Tuesday. Right?
Right,
It's
Bregman?
ready. Maverick unloaded the dishwasher for me. I
did.
got the fridge. She did every minute of it. You did?